Oh.
Hello everyone, and here we are, and I'm quite alarmed now because Annie's suggesting coming round to my house and doing carol singing. Do you all know where I live? I'm quite worried. Although that would be quite nice. We're going to do lots of music this evening, so welcome everyone, and this is it. This is the celebration. I am absolutely, well, overwhelmed by how amazing this experience has been and how much positivity and positive vibes that we've had. And Chris and I sat and had a little chat yesterday, and we thought it was so good that we actually bought the website. So now this is officially a thing. I have Nadine as well here. Yeah. And Julia, Desch and Tania are also with us, but you can't see them yet. You'll see them in a minute. So for anyone who's joining us for the first time, I think that's probably unlikely, but just in case, don't forget that you can see everyone who's been involved in this very first ART360 on the website. And here it should be, hang on a sec, it's gone down there. There it is. So if you go on the website and you go to the Discover ART360 artist page, you can find out all the artists who have been involved in this very first ART360 event. And if you click on them like this, it goes through to the artist website. How cool is that? So wherever you go, it goes through to the artist website. So yeah, if you are new to us for the closing and you need to find out who's been involved, that's how you do it. You can also obviously go and see the magazine, the ART360 magazine. And that, again, we've got the Instagram wall is here. So, and through there, as we said at the beginning, you can click on any of these. They're all hyperlinks. It will take you to the artist page. And they're all the lives that we've done. Can't quite believe it. There's quite a lot of lives there. So it's been an epic experience. So I'm just going to close that. So we are going to open the show tonight with some champagne. Cheers. We've got champagne. Ed's got his champagne. Yep. Nadine's got her champagne. Cheers. And well done to everybody who has been involved.
Well done.
This would not have happened without everyone pulling together and cheers. Cheers again. Cheers again. Turning up and getting involved. I'm going to leave most of tonight over to everyone else, and I'm going to sit, because obviously we're going to be gin and tonic, Carol. Yeah, we did nip off at the opening and get a gin and tonic, if you remember. Don't tell anyone. Shh, no one noticed. So we're going to open tonight with Tania, and Tania is going to open this amazing celebration of Pure Art 360 for us with Think. So I'm just going to bring Tania back up for you.
You better think about what you're
That was brilliant. Hang on a minute. That was brilliant, Tania. Hang on. I've turned you off. Yes. So sorry, I have to turn your mic off for you. Otherwise, when we've got the studio sound on for you to sing, it's very loud as soon as we turn you back on. So you're all right. You're off studio sound now. Thank you so much. And Tania is going to play several more songs during this evening. But now we're going to have some poetry and some music from Ed. So Tania's just going to zip down in the corner and you'll see her again in a minute. Go. And I'm going to have to put the studio.
Lovely. Brilliant. I'll just shuffle in a bit closer. So fantastic. Hello everybody. So during lockdown, I think like lots of people, I've been hearing the birds a lot more and spending quite a lot of time in the garden. And I realised a few weeks ago that I'd kind of written quite a lot about birds. So I've put a little booklet together of these poems that I've written about birds, or used birds as a starting point for writing about memories and all sorts of magical things. So I'm going to read a couple of poems and then a couple of short poems and then do a little musical poem for you. So this is called Tiny Nest, and yeah, we're going back to school with this one. Yeah, Tiny Nest. My teacher brought a dead old nest into school for us to see. It was made of the old sheep's wool you find on barbed wire fences, bits of grass and some kind of stuffing from an old toy the bird must have got from a bin. It looked like a dirty cloud of nothing. But in the middle there were 3 tiny speckled eggs. They looked impossible. They looked more like something an old fairy craftsman with moths in his beard made with tiny tools in the moonlight. Harley said, "Is that an actual nest? Are they really eggs?" And carefully picked one up between his finger and his thumb. No one said anything. We stared until he silently put it back. Cool, so that's Tiny Nest. And this is a little one. There it is in the book. I love wood pigeons. Feel they get a bad press, you know. I think they're, you know, the underdog, not sort of valued enough. You know, everyone loves wrens and robins. And I love these big, clumsy wood pigeons. I think they're just beautiful, and they're beautiful plumage. So I kind of, in the sort of whimsical early days of lockdown, named one of the pigeons in my garden and decided he was a kind of wise guru type character called Wendell Wody. And this is a short little poem that I wrote in the rhythm of a pigeon song. In the morning, Wendell Wody, the wise old pigeon, coos. Take this day to enjoy your world. First, take off your shoes. Stretch your toes across the ground. The grass is fresh and cool. Let go of plans. See what the day might want to play with you. Let go of plans. See what the day might want to play with you. And yeah, hopefully under that you could hear that kind of distinctive cuckoo, coo, cuckoo rhythm in the background. So here we are. This is something a little stranger called Jambaranja Jambaram, and it's a a kind of quite nostalgic poem looking back to my childhood. And I grew up near Peterborough, and there's this area called the Old Brit Pits that are kind of this wonderful, kind of dirty hinterland of kind of abandoned factories where I used to play as a kid. And I kind of turned this place into this character called Jambaranja Jambaranja. Follow the paths of badgers and cats down through the brambles by the railway tracks. There's an old beech tree hung with painted cans where there lives Jambaranja Jambaran. A strange wind rises when people come close to warn him to turn back into a crow. But when he sees it's me, he calls hello and leaps from the branches to the ground below. Hey Jambaranja, hey Jambaranja, hey Jambaranja Jambaran. Hey Jambaranja, hey Jambaranja, what are you today? A crow or a man? He's got a spangled trumpet of yellow and gold, a rat and a ghost living in his coat, a beard of remembers made of bright rope, a stick and a drum and a book of bad jokes. And we like to go back, we like to break in to Cooper's scrapyard and steal cassette tapes from abandoned cars. We dance with the scarecrows and the shooting stars to Ziggy Stardust and the spiders from Mars. Hey Jambaranja, hey Jambaranja, hey Jambaranja Jambaran. Hey Jambaranja, hey Jambaranja, what are you today? A crow or a man? And best of all, the derelict days, a feeling in the air, the weather will break. We wait in the tree for the drops of rain. A storm will release my power to change. Then we will be the only birds to brave the storms. Rush and swirl, we'll dive and dance and swoop and curl far above the limits of the human world. Hey Jambaranja, hey Jambaranja, hey Jambaranja Jambaran. Hey Jambaranja, hey Jambaranja, what are you today? A crow or a
That was fabulous.
Cool, thank you.
Ed's just going backwards now, and he's going to come back and read some more poetry for us in a little while. But in between that time, Tania's going to come back and just sing us her own song. So if you just bear with me a moment while I just toggle the sound, and then we'll bring Tania back up on the screen.
Hi. We have a wood pigeon in our garden too. We named it Percy and we've been feeding it. Okay, this song, so when I did the opening I mentioned that I had a song out, and this was my second one, so it's now available on all the musical places. So it's called Humans Free. It's had many names including the family song, so we've kind of got a verse each kind of. So here it is. So how do I start to speak from my heart, to put my feelings into words? You fit my life. Could I be your wife? You let me be me. You lead me to see. We're not so different in the end. I see. I'm not lost at sea. We're not so different in the end. I see. We're just humans free. I ask for your kiss, you give it like this. Life's excitement, it keeps us on track. Focus on the leaves, on the trees and seas, on the sunbeams, reaching through life. We're not so different in the end. I see. I'm not lost at sea. We're not so different in the end. I see. We're just humans free. You fit my life. Could I be your wife? You let me be me. You lead me to see. You fit my life. Could I be your wife?
Lovely. Hello again. Right, I hope you're going to be up for story time, because I think as adults, we need story time perhaps more than children really. And I've never really thought of this story as particularly for children, or just as much for adults as children. It's another book I've just reprinted. It's one I did a while ago. And I think it's kind of my favourite thing I've ever done, and it's all about being alone, and it's all about oak trees. I kind of think of it as kind of the anti-2020 book, because I just feel like everywhere it's just this kind of cacophony of noise of people with a million opinions and everybody out there. And this is kind of about the kind of opposite of that. It's about being very quiet and very alone for a long period of time. So I'm just going to read this to you. I'm going to come in close and hope this works. Let's see, if I'm like that, that's going to work, isn't it? There we go. I think I might even... There we go. High in the old oak tree. Stand up actually, here we go. Let's get this right. Can we see that Might be just a few moments just sorting this out, getting this so you can see that nicely. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Up a bit. One day I heard the old oak tree singing with the breeze. A whispering sigh of swaying leaves sang, "Will you climb me, please? Will you climb me, please?" In the dancing shade of the old oak tree, I climbed through the afternoon. I made my bed in its strong arms beneath the silver moon, the distant silver moon. I woke with the sun in the bright oak tree to see drifting clouds below. I walked, I sang, I banged my stick, and I forgot to go home, happy on my own. So I grew up in the kind oak tree. Onward still I climbed. I grew long nails and an itchy beard, where insects came to hide and spiders came to hide. On still nights in the dark oak tree, lions, bears and wolves curiously crept around me by tranquil mossy pools, deep and silent pools. Seasons passed in the wise oak tree until the moon was in reach. I made my home in the highest heights where soft, slow creatures sleep. Strange sky creatures sleep. So high now in the tired oak tree, my nightlight was the moon. In perfect peace and silence, a soft, slow creature too, close to the silver moon, close to the silver moon. There I joined the sleeping tree, deep within its dreams. Beneath the bark, down tangled roots, to a vast and silent sea. Shadowy memory sea. I woke up in the strong oak tree. My cat was licking my nose. Her deep purr and warm soft fur reminded me of home. It was time to go home. We left my camp in the old oak tree. We made our slow way down. I became 11 years old again as soon as I touched the ground, back on solid ground. As I walked from the old oak tree, I heard Mum calling me to hurry up and wash my hands and get back inside for my tea. We had fish and chips for tea. So that's my book, High in the Old Oak Tree, that I've just had reprinted in with a few. If you've seen it before, there's a few new bits in there.
Where can people buy that from?
Just at the moment, because it's so, I actually did kind of rush getting this done. You know, it's nice to have a deadline. I was nearly there with it, and this event actually was a kick up the bum to get it done. So I did actually kind of rush it ahead to get it done for today. So just at the moment, you can only get it from my website. It will be in Made in Hastings and hopefully the Delaware Pavilion and the kind of usual local places. And when I've registered it, the ISBN, it'll be on Amazon and stuff. But don't buy it from Amazon, buy it from a little somewhere local. So have I got time to do a little song as well? Yeah, cool. Right. So this is one. Again, please, I hope you're all happy about kind of going to that pleasant childhood place. This is called The Twilight Dragon, and it's quite it's a little bit similar to Jambaram to Jambaram in a way, because it's turning a feeling and a kind of place into a character. And I was kind of dozing off on the sofa in the evening, and I turned that kind of happy, sad evening feeling into a dragon. So let's get this back in tune. And I should say that this is also from a book. It's a full collection of poems called Me and My Alien Friend that came out a couple of years ago. That's available from my website, but from Amazon and all everywhere else too. So anyway, this is called The Twilight Dragon. After school, when everyone was tired, when Dad was on his laptop and Mum was on the phone, I'd climb the tree and leave the garden far beneath. The Twilight Dragon was at the top, waiting for me. His feathers would flutter with every sunset colour, pink, magenta, red, yellow and gold. I'd climb up, his heart beating under my hands and feet, and I'd find a strong feather to hold very tightly. And me and the only dragon in the universe would fly silently over the factories, the chimneys and the city to the wide open sea. Now I need to cough, but don't worry, it's just a singing too much cough. I promise. Where are we? Far away from the noise and the chatter of my day, over the horizon to his home behind the sky. We'd wander for hours, talking as we explored his deep blue mountain lakes, his rivers and empty moors. The Twilight Dragon is still alive as on those evenings when I'm alone and very silent. I still find him. He's the only dragon in the universe, and he's alone. alone like me. Anyone could see him if they looked up, but they never look up, but they never see. Brilliant, thank you for listening. And
I love that. It's
yeah.
the only dragon in the universe. You're all really lucky I didn't sing along. I was just like, that was just like, so amazing. So amazing. Thank you so much. So we're going to bring Tania back on for her final set, and she's going to sing for us Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, which is my special request, and Blue Moon. So we're going to bring her back on now. Hang on a second.
By Leslie. We'll be doing Sitting on the Dock. So I'm sure you all know it. You can all sing along in your lovely houses. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, then I'll watch them roll away again. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I had nothing to live for, felt like nothing's gonna come my way. So I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing's gonna change, everything remains the same. I can't do what people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. I'm just sitting here resting my bones, 'cause this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roam just to make this dock my home. So I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Oh, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Okay, so for my final song, I'm going to be singing Blue Moon. It's also very well known and a lovely old jazz tune. So feel free to sing along to this too. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was and it's nice to see you all messaging again. I hope you have a lovely evening. Bye.
Thank you so much. We have to turn Tania off. Sorry, we weren't trying to remove Tania, but if we leave her studio sound on, which is when she can sing, obviously you get that amazing echoing because the compression is turned off when the singing is going on. Tania, thank you. That was just amazing. Thank goodness you can turn the mic off because I was singing. I was singing along, and I have had my entire glass of champagne now. So you probably don't want to hear me sing. I'm tone deaf anyway, so it's not pleasant. So Tania's going to just sit down in the corner now because we're going to go to Julia, and Julia is going to. There we go. Tania's gone down in the corner. So Julia, we're going to bring Julia up on screen. Hopefully she hasn't walked off and made a cup of tea. There she is. Yeah, she didn't go off and have a cup of tea or anything and suddenly disappear on us.
No, I'm here. Absolutely. Been loving it all. Yes.
Isn't it amazing? I mean,
Ed, there's nothing like live music. And
I know.
Live entertainment, live arts. It's just lovely.
I know. And we can do it all from our own home.
Yeah.
We don't have to go out in the cold. It's been pouring with rain here. And so this has got a vaulted ceiling, so you can hear the rain actually crashing down. And no one would want to go out on a night like that, but we don't need to because they're here, which is amazing. So I'm going to give the screen over to Julia, and Julia is going to read us her poem, Daughters of Time. So hang on a minute, Julia, while we disappear.
Okay.
There you are.
All right, everybody. Lovely. Hello, everybody, and what a lovely celebration. And lovely to hear both Ed and Tania's contributions. So this poem is called Daughters of Time. And I wrote it a long time ago, but it seemed somehow relevant. And in case those of you who are not daughters think that it doesn't include you, it does, because it's about your feminine aspect as much as anything else. So I hope that you can join in with it. So here it is, Daughters of Time. Fear not to look into the face of the future, dearly beloved daughters, for we are all daughters of time, enrobed in the riches of our own space and the virtues of our age. Those of us with mighty wings will sing celestial songs. Others will walk unseen among the green tones of tall trees and deep forests. Some of us scatter stars and gather visions from the outer heavens with sore eyes. Others sift sand by the ocean edge, lifting jewels of light from the fringes of the foam. For we are born out of cavernous tombs, temples, wombs, the black lands of mystery, where the stone-kept secrets are guarded by the ancient all-seeing mother, handed down from daughter to daughter, whispered down the wind, blazoned in fire, stirred into the earth, and poured from vessel to vessel, everlasting libations of liquid glory. We are hurled out of space to be women of the world who have no face, to beat our drums in the hurly-burly of this humdrum race, to tap the beat with our feet in the street as we listen to the roar of the traffic next door, singing our songs down the telecom lines, to those who long for the hidden signs of unrealized self, who can climb the ladder to life everlasting, blasting away the concrete dust of convention, mistrust, or misrule, to live again in the glow of the moon. Soon, oh soon. And we dance our elemental journey into human form and out again, pausing to bring down the sounds of laughter from the high hills of paradise, scattering them secretly in the moan of factory machines, in flower scent and fur feel, in every corner of our earthly home, turning our ruins to riches, hovels to palaces, building temples out of rubbish tips. So fear not the future, beloved daughters of time, when the shadows fall long. You are strong enough to bear the weight of the ordinary world, though your wings droop disillusioned with the monotones of the everyday, and the light is dim around you. Remember, oh, remember then, you precious daughters, the timeless mother of all creation. And remember too the echoes of the song belonging to that self which is always sublime. Thank you.
Julia, that was just amazing. Thank you so much. And which book is that in? Which poetry book is that in?
It's not published. No, but
it's not in one of your books.
It will be.
Good. But you've got 2 published poetry books, haven't you?
Yes, 3.
3.
Yes. And they will be up on this ever coming website. The poor chap who's building it has got appalling back trouble. So I just said to him, when you can do it. And he will.
So that's the only place that people can buy your poetry books at the moment?
Yes, it will be. Yeah.
So what about Gallery North? Do you sell your poetry books through Gallery North?
Oh, it's in Battle Bookshop.
Oh, yes. It's in Battle Bookshop.
Not this one, but the others are in Battle Bookshop. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are they called? What are the titles?
There's one is called The Rhythm of the Year. That's about Sussex and being a bit of a sort of country bumpkin. And then there's one called Anatolian Journey, which is about going to Turkey. And then the third one is The Castle, which is an old man who was a soldier writing letters to the young would-be crusader. Or the old crusader to the young whoever.
So yeah. Battle Bookshop.
Yeah.
But in the future, your own website.
Yes. Yes.
And if anyone struggles, just email me.
And also Sophie Blesser is putting up once a week. I've recorded 18 poems during lockdown. And this is one of the ones that I recorded. So it will actually, they're now up on YouTube. And fabulous. They will be accessible one a week.
Brilliant. So Sophie does pure social media, and she's also helping Julia with her social media. So if anyone needs some, Sophie's giving us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
So that is absolutely amazing. And I love listening to poetry. It's so therapeutic and meditative, which is slightly awkward when you are the studio manager and trying to check off everything, making sure that you don't go into a meditative state, because I'm trying to make sure that I put the right sound on and make sure the right people are on the screen. But it is so meditative. And so the fact that you've recorded those is just amazing. Thank you. That's such a gift.
Thank you.
Ed, have you recorded any of yours?
Yeah. You can. Shall I come in?
The voice from over in the ether.
You can.
So I'm just going to give the full screen so people can see Ed. There you go. There you are.
Yeah.
Just creeping in the corner.
On my website there's a page, performances and workshops, where there's a few videos of things. But also, if you do order I've got a CD, but I don't have it actually on my website. But if you do get a book from my website and you send me a little message, could you send me a CD too? I will just put that in as a freebie with the book. So yeah, if you do buy a book from my website, I'll and you send me a message saying, please, can I have a CD? I've got lots of recordings, not all of them, but lots of recordings on there. So,
Brilliant, brilliant. There you are, top tip. Insider secret. Just email and ask for the CD, and that's what and then you'll get it. So we've got a couple of questions here. Now, what is this? I think they are just saying, they're just affirmations. So Annie is saying beautiful illustrations, Ed, and also Julia, that was beautiful. I envisaged it as a film. As I say, I was just lost in the moment. It's just, that's like a guided it was like a guided meditation. The same when Ed was reading his poetry. It was just wonderful. So today we are going to close, because it is the full moon. Nadine is going to do us a celebration meditation. And so I will hand the screen over to Nadine. She's going to do that for us. And I'm going to have to give her the headphones, because obviously otherwise she won't be able to hear what she's doing. So thank you so much, Julia. I'm going to leave you down in the corner quietly, and Tanya's down there as well. And let's see if we can bring Tanya's image back up so that you can see Tanya. Yeah, there she is. There she is. But you can't hear her at the moment because we're going to hand everything over to Nadine.
Is it
Okay?
Do I need to swap seats?
Yes, you probably need to
Me
seats.
Well, hello everyone. How beautiful has this evening been? Wonderful. So I'm going to add to the meditation that we've been doing. We've had it all already, haven't we? So, and I feel, yes, it is a full moon this evening. It rises just before 7. So if we get a chance to see it, I don't know if we can, it's a bit cloudy. But I feel it's a time for celebration, definitely, for what we've been doing this evening. But for the whole month, hasn't it been? We've been doing all this. So well done to Leslie, of course. So big congratulations to Leslie and the whole team, I think. And I think for everyone, let's do a little bit of thinking about celebration, thinking about congratulating ourselves for all that we've done, because I think we've all done stuff we haven't done before during this month. I think we've been sort of pushed to do it, haven't we, some of us? So let's have a little bit of going inward, having a little bit of gratitude, a bit of celebration. It is a change of seasons as well. It's a time for letting go. So let go of things that we don't want to carry on and move forward. So that's what I'd like to guide you through. So if you all want to join in with me, sitting is fine. I'm obviously sitting. I've got my feet flat on the ground, which is the way I like to be. And I probably will close my eyes because I tend to do that. So feel free if you want to. But just start sitting, feeling supported in your chair, wherever you happen to be. And let your eyes close if you're comfortable with that. If not, just lower your gaze. And then just start to notice your breath as you breathe in. And that's the first point of celebration, I think, for the breath that we breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Lovely sigh. And just notice that lovely breath. It's with us all the time. Breathing in your own pace, soft and gentle. And breathing out, long, deep and slow. And just start to let your mind perhaps scan back over the month, all the beautiful interviews that we've heard, all the people that we've met, all the things that we've learned about everybody. And just take a moment to feel gratitude. And if it helps you, put your hands on your heart center if you like to do that, I do. And just as you breathe in and breathe out, just take a moment to remember some of the special moments and feel some gratitude that we've had this wonderful opportunity to share our stories, get to know new people, and enjoy the whole experience, feeling the gratitude as we breathe in and as we breathe out. And then just bring your mind again to that feeling of gratitude, but add on to it a little bit of celebration. feeling how well we've done, how brilliant this has been. What a wonderful, wonderful experience. And again, as you're breathing in and breathing out, there's quite a lot of us here today. Let's feel the power of this wonderful group. Notice, feel everybody around you, how connected we all are, how beautiful this experience has been. Feeling it as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Feeling celebration for what we've all achieved and gratitude for the opportunity. As we breathe in, celebration. As we breathe out, gratitude. And then, as we mentioned earlier, it is a time of the full moon, which is traditionally a time for letting go. And the seasons are changing, the leaves are starting to fall from the trees. So again, nature is showing us it's time to let go. So have a little time to think, feel in your heart and your soul. If there's anything that you would like to let go of, that you're ready to leave in the past and move forward, let go of. Just have a moment. If you can't think of anything, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Just focus on the lovely breath. But if there's anything that comes to mind, something that we can let go of, give up to the full moon. That's what the moon is there for, to help us. As you breathe in, just imagine yourself like a tree, firm and solid, growing out of the bottom of your feet. Imagine roots going deep, deep down into the earth, feeling grounded, feeling connected. And then as you breathe in and out, scan up your body, you feel your legs and your back solid, safe and secure like a trunk of a tree. And then just imagine your arms like the branches, and they can sway, they're flexible. And at the end of your arms where your fingers are, you have leaves, and they are beginning to fall quite naturally at this time of year. And the next time you take a breath in, just feel that breath rise all the way up your body from your roots, your strong trunk, going down to your leaves, your branches, and extending upwards as you continue to breathe in and out above your head to where the beautiful moon is glowing. Feel yourself bathed by the moon glow. Beautiful, powerful, ready to receive what you want to let go of. So as you breathe in and out, just bring to mind what you're ready to let go of. Don't need to force anything, just bring it to mind, and with the power of the moon above you, visualize just letting things go, letting things float away. And if you need some help, just imagine the leaves at the end of your branches where your fingertips are, and just drop down as the leaves fall from the trees down into the earth below. You're supported by nature, by the full moon, to just release and let go. And again, bring your mind and your heart into a place of gratitude, thankful for this opportunity. And look forward to how we want to progress. We're in a new month now, as I say, new season, new time, how we want to move forward. Let your mind be optimistic, hopeful, excited of how you want to be. And again, with your hands on your heart, if you want to, just breathe in gratitude and joy. And as you exhale, soothing, settling, embedding those wonderful feelings. And one more lovely breath like that, breathing in, welcoming in nature, the universe, this wonderful group, this wonderful feeling. And as you exhale, just settling, knowing that these feelings are there for you. And then slowly and gently, just let your breathing come back to its natural rhythm. Breathing in, breathing out. Start to become aware of your feet firm on the ground, your body supported by the chair that you're in, the temperature around you, any sounds you might have. And if you've closed your eyes, just open them slowly, gently. Come back to now. Have a little roll of your shoulders, maybe shake your hands, shake the remaining of anything off with those leaves. Let it all go, let it all go. And have a lovely stretch and a yawn if you want to. Coming back to now. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for the whole Pure team, everybody involved in this wonderful month that we've had. It has been beautiful. Thank you.
That's absolutely superb. Thank you. Yeah, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
No.
Thank you all so much. It's just been amazing. And thank you to Ed and to Nadine and to Tania and to Julia, who has left our screen, but that's okay. I'm sure she's okay. We'll check up on her afterwards, don't worry. But thank you. I cannot say thank you enough to the artists who have taken part in each of the interviews, in the way you good, she is here. Phew. She's told us she's okay. I can't say thank you enough to all of you. You've been so generous. I know we have pushed your boundaries to within a limit of what you were really beyond the limits of what you were happy for us to push. But it's just been amazing, and the stories have just been amazing, and people I've known for years, I now know so much more. So yeah, thank you. It's been incredible, and we will be back. As I say, we bought the website now. We've got to do something with it. So please all join us for the next one. It will be in April 2021 when we do the next full month. Yes, I am completely insane. I will do it again. I have lost my mind. But we will do it slightly differently. Maybe I won't do lives at the weekend. I think I may have learned that lesson now. Thank you, Hildegard. But yeah, it's been incredible. We will be back in April 2021. Watch out on the website or register if you're interested in taking part for that one, because we will be launching around the beginning of November, opening up for entries again, and we will then be saying what you can do. So there will be lives, but there will be pre-records, and there will be some live streaming from studios. It will really be down to what the government allow us to do at that time, and I don't know, but whatever it is, we'll make it work. We'll have an amazing time. We have had an amazing time. It's been incredible. I can't believe that it's over, but it is. But thank you all very much, and we will see you all very soon. Spend the next month watching them all again. Okay, thank you, and thank you to my team. You have been incredible. Thank you very much. Okay, bye for now. See you soon.